that's when I had to pull out the big guns. Big guns.
It was not that fast that I got.
It was that fast.
It was not that I got pregnant again.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Oh, what are you
I'm
talking about?
me popping a question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was like the next
we could tell
day or some
that.
shit.
We could tell our proposal story.
All right, so I was like, all right, I gotta do something. I can't. She's completely done with me. She's done. All right.
Oh yes.
I gotta jump out the window with this one to try and get her back. So last resort, I went and got a ring. And I did get edible arrangements.
And a rose. And a single rose. Yes, you did.
Yeah, and I went to the house and I gave her the edible arrangements of the rose and everything.
No, you know what's crazy? What was it? He was like...
And she was doing something and she turned around and I was on my knee. And I was like...
He was like... You just all... I remember this because I was at my friend's house. And we had already been texting all day. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, because earlier that morning before he went to work, I wasn't sleeping in the room. That's how mad I was. Like, I was not sleeping in the room with him at all. I wasn't trying to give him no play. I didn't want to talk to him if the kid wasn't around. I didn't want to talk to him nothing. He would come in the room almost every morning trying to get me. And I'm like, no. Get away from me. He was like, I'm sorry. No, at that time, I was so...
Nigga, I succeeded once or twice, so I don't want to hear that.
So angry with him. I know. I was just like, no, pushing him away from me and everything. Like, no, like, I don't understand why you think this is going to go down this way. No. I was just like, no. And he would, I'm sorry, like, he was like, oh, are you sleeping with somebody else? I'm like, no, it has nothing to do with sleeping with somebody else. I don't want to do this with you no more. Like, it's too toxic. It's too much. Like, at this time, I was like, no emotion. I didn't want to show any emotion. I had emotions, but I didn't want to show it, and I wasn't showing him that because I was already hurt enough, and I refused to let him continue to hurt me. I was just like, no. And he's,
I don't do it on purpose, guys.
He was, that morning when he proposed. Of course, I didn't know he was gonna do that, but that morning he came in there, and I'm like, no, leave me alone, no, like no, and he started crying, and it's like, I really love you, and I'm like, I love you too. Like, I'm patting him. I was somewhat sympathetic, but I didn't feel that sympathetic because I feel like, damn, I was already hurt. I was like, damn, I was already hurt by you way too many times. Why should I really feel bad for you? But I did it a little bit, and I pat him a little bit, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what to say, like, I really don't know what to say, or whatever. He's like, all right, whatever. Go to work. He's texting me or whatever. I'm not ignoring him. I'm texting him back. He's like, I want to go to Atlantic City or whatever. You want to come? And I'm like, I don't know. I wasn't sure. I was like, I don't know. So he's like, when I, so we're texting all day, and I go to my friend's house, I go see her. She just had a baby and all that or whatever. So I go see her baby and bring her some stuff that she needed or whatever. And telling her what's going on. She's like, she said it, and I was like, wait, oh, no. And she was like, because he was like, I want you to be at the house when I get there. And I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just like, whatever. So I'm like, I obviously didn't make it there before he got to the house. I was still over there, and then I ended up leaving. But she's like, what if he proposed? And I'm like, he ain't gonna propose. I don't think he gonna propose. And she's like, well, what if he does? I said, well, it's gonna be a promise ring because he got a lot of promises to make up for. And I'm just like, whatever. So he calls me. I told you to be here. I told you to be here before I got here. I said, oh, okay, I'm on my way. I'm sorry, whatever. I'm gonna come. So I'll go. Get there. He's dressed in all white, linen pants, he look a little beach ready. And I'm like, fuck is all this white for? Whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So
I was pure.
That's a fucking lie. But I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm thinking, he's beach ready. Like, okay, we gonna go on the beach anyway, whatever. I might as well go. I got on these little Daisy Duke shorts.
Hey.
Little tiny little shorts and a little tank top or whatever, like, whatever. And I go in the house, And I go to the house and I see the edible arrangements. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Thank you. See, really, I'm looking at the edible arrangement. That's what I was. I'm looking at the edible arrangement. As I turn around, he did a Tyler Perry move on me, and he's on his knee. And I'm like, wait a minute. The fuck? I'm like,
Mr. Jackson.
I'm literally looking like, what? And he's like, he's just looking at it. I'm like, what is this? Like, what is going on? And he's like, we've had talks already before about, men are afraid of being rejected. So, we had talks about that before. He was like, you better say yes. You better say yes. So, but I wasn't expecting him to come out the blue. Mind you, we weren't even together. We weren't even working out. We broke up or whatever. We were just trying to start communicating again, and that was it. So, he was like,
I jumped the fuck out the window.
Yes, he did. And I'm like, okay. He's like, I know we've been through a lot and all this other stuff, and would you marry me? And I'm like, this is gonna be a promise ring, right? Like, you have to make up for a lot. And he was like, I know I have to make up. I did. She didn't say that shit.
You said that shit, and then an hour later, you was all flaunting the ring and all of that on Facebook and all this. Oh, I'm engaged and this and that. And I don't want to hear that promise ring shit. Y'all niggas know better.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did start flaunting and all that other stuff or whatever. So I'm like, you have to make up for a lot or whatever. And he was like, I know, I fucked up, blah, blah, blah. I want to make it right. I'm like, okay. So then he gives me the rose, and then I have my baby and stuff. I gave her the rose she's had. I took a couple pictures if I could find them. I doubt that I could find them, but the pictures of her with rose and stuff like that. We eating at arrangements and whatever, and
so we got on the road and went down to AC.
Yeah.
Got one of those little telly spots with the jacuzzi and shit. Had some jacuzzi action. Pow, pow. Some jet action. Oh, that jet feels good. Oh. Yeah, all of that. Oh, the jet. She was upside down in the jacuzzi with the jet.
I was upside down?
Yeah, we was drunk as fuck on the boardwalk.
We had a really nice time, I'm gonna lie. Some people were upset or had their opinions.
Bruh, I got cursed out by like 5 different people.
I know
and text messages and all that shit, like calling me and all that. Oh man, it was
I got
crazy.
a call
People
too,
was
but
mad.
it's just one call. I didn't get all the calls that he got. But
shit happens, man.
Whatever. And we didn't let it mess up our night or whatever.
I had to return my key and everything. I had a key to her place and all that shit. I had to return that. It was bad. Everybody was mad.
So yeah,
I was the bad guy for a good 2 weeks.
Yeah, I remember that, because
Twitter was going crazy, and I had to get up out of there because things was just hitting. People was in the frying pan, and I was like, bro, I want no parts of this shit. So it was crazy. It was
a lot. It was I remember.
But hey man, shit happens. When you love somebody, sometimes it takes you through a little bit of twists and turns in order for you to find out that you need to be with that person. Sometimes you gotta suck a little cock before you figure out that it was the wrong one.
Oh, but how did I get put into that? Like, I don't understand.
Sometimes you need a little practice in order for you to get good at what you do. Hey.
That's true.
Hey.
Oh my gosh. We're going to talk about our sexual innuendos like
man.
that.
They know we sexual creatures.
But, yes.
Well, I am shit.
It was a lot, and old. It's so much. And like I said, I didn't want to really do I didn't want anything, to do with her and everything that was going on, because they were, I guess, roasting her on Twitter and stuff like that or whatever. And he told me about it, I think, one day, and I just was like, she was upset. And I was like, they shouldn't be doing that to her or whatever. I understood why people were doing it to her, because they was like, he still married her, or he still got engaged to her, and y'all was doing all this flaunting and all this other stuff. And
I really do apologize for all the people that was involved and everything in this whole little debacle, and the people that got hurt. I hurt a few people. I was hurt myself though. I was hurt. When people didn't want to be with me and shit. I was hurt.
But you brought that on yourself.
And it was a lot of things that I went through, a lot of changes, and a lot of shit. But it's all good. It's all good now. Everybody's cool and everything is good.
I still don't like all you bitches who with thoughts around him when y'all knew I was with him. But it is what it is.
Hey, man, that's a story for another day.
Yeah, because I owe y'all the hands. I do. I owe you the hands.
Sit your ass. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
But, yeah, it's... This story goes on and on and on and on, because it's not the end of it, because a lot of things happen after that too, obviously, but...
Hey, a lot of things happen after that.
Yeah, after the engagement? Yeah. Things happen after the engagement too, but...
Not involving everybody else. So
her,
all right then, so shut up. But that's a story for another day, like I said. It ain't the same shit.
But it was things involving him, so.
Man, well, duh. There's all the shit gonna involve me.
I said him and not you. Him. Oh, excuse me. Him. That's what I said. Yeah. That's because I was still friends with him or whatever, but I mean, we had ceased all type of dating activities and stuff like that. We weren't doing it like that. We were just still cool, still worked together, so...
That was the dumb shit. Like I said, keep that shit completely separated. Work and pleasure has no business being together.
You know what? I think that I did that more so because I'm still not the type of person who goes out like that. I don't really go out with a lot of people. I don't have a lot of friends. Smart, so. I don't have a lot of... I don't go out. Pretty much.
You should have created a Black Planet account or something.
No, I'm not doing that either. I don't like going out like that or whatever. I don't talk to people like that or whatever. I'm usually... This is probably the most... outspoken I've been, like, out to the world. I'm very private. Like, I can be so hurt and not show nothing. So that's why, I just don't go out. I'm very private. I'm still private, I mean, in a sense. This is, like I said, this is the most to give it to the world. But outside of this, when I tell you, I don't go nowhere. I stay in the house. I like to stay in the house. I just told my best friend the other day, I'm allergic to two things. That's clothes and food. And food. I wish I was allergic to food because I'm always eating. But that's clothes and people. I don't like people. I don't like to be out like that. I'm a tad bit claustrophobic. I don't like parties like that like I used to.
All right, wrap it up. Wrap it up, nigga.
So.
Wrap it up.
Some of this I won't get cut out anyway. But, yeah. So, that is the story of this, I guess, I don't know what we call it.
Love triangle.
It's love triangle. Part
love square.
2, 3, or whatever. Want to be probably love triangle, relationships while living together. Other relationships while living together. Dating others while living together. Who knows? I don't know. We'll figure it out. But
until then, we'll see you later. Catch you on the flip side. All right, wrap it up, buddy.
Go to bed. Just go.
I'm going to go to bed.
Huh? Oh, yeah. So, anyway, I hope you guys liked it.
Follow me, tweeties. Go ahead, do your thing. Mm-hmm.
He fucking pisses me off every time. So, like I said, I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you subscribe. Don't just watch and not subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell your friends. Tell if you're in a relationship, you got friends that are in relationships who could probably use some realness in their life. Let them know. Tell them to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you click
thumbs
the
up the
bell.
butt, baby. Make you come harder. Makes her come harder.
Make sure you click on the bell to
get alerts.
Get alerts and be notified when new videos come up. We are doing our best to make sure a video of the Couples Confessional is up every Sunday. If we can, hopefully we can continue to keep doing that, and I have other videos for you ladies as well. Just come back again, and we will see you on our next video. So,
yeah.
Bye.
I'm everything you like. If loving you is wrong, I don't wanna be right. Don't wanna fuss and fight. Just wanna hold you tight. Just meet me in the middle and everything will be alright. Let me put in the work. Show you what we could be, baby.